Hello, welcome to my third tutorial about how to add PHP code into your WordPress site. The previous two tutorials we watched two methods to add code into your WordPress site. The first one worked perfectly fine. We added some PHP code and it ran with no problems. And the second method didn't work. We entered some PHP code into the HTML editor, and right now we are watching the page that we just created, a page called test, and the PHP code is not running. We can see that um, there is no hello world in this space. So the third way um, to implement your PHP code would be by using a template. So what is a template? I explained a little bit more about what is a template in the tutorial, like the written tutorial that I made. But just long story short, a template it's they are just blocks of code that you can use in WordPress and you can integrate with the other functions of WordPress. To use particular template, you can select it from the page attributes area. We can see right here that we have two templates, the default template and the Bookmarama content. This is a template that I previously created to uh, to just to make sure that this method works, and it really works. So I'm gonna show you what I just did. If we go back to my main page, we can explore the Bookmarama section, and we see that it's empty, it doesn't show us anything. Well, what I did on this template is I used some PHP code from second semester. We made a small application that implements the CRUD functionality, which is create, read, update, and delete from data from databases. And the reason why the application is not showing right now is because I have this blank page, but I have the default template, which doesn't contains the code of my Bookmarama application. So in order to change this, I would just have to go to the edit section of my page, and uh, I I just have to select the Bookmarama content template in order to see my code running within this website. So we're gonna preview this. Okay, so I have this dummy data on my Bookmarama snippet of code, and you can see it's the same page. You can see here from the browser bar, and this is data that it's being called from the database. And the way to prove this is I'm gonna go to PHP my admin and I will add more data just to see that it will update instantly. So I go back to my cPanel tab. I have my file manager, which I don't need right now. I need to find my PHP my admin to access to my database, which is all the way here. Okay, so here I have my two databases that I have created before, and I have this table that I created is called books, and it's for the Bookmarama application. As you can see, it contains the same data that is displaying on my page. My page that is right here. And I'm gonna insert dummy data just to show that it it is actually putting this information from the PHP from my PHP MyAdmin database. Okay, so the ISBN, I'm gonna put 3. Title, I'm gonna put test title. Author, test author. And the price I'm gonna put 6. Okay, so I'm gonna insert the data. Okay, so I can see my SQL statement that it ran successfully, and I'm gonna go back to this page just to see if the data is updated. Yeah, as you can see, here is my data updated, and we are successfully running our PHP code with our SQL statement, and we are having integration with WordPress. We can see that it has integration because we have the bar, the top bar here, which allows me to use these tools like edit, add new, customize, and go to the dashboard. And we can also see that it is integrated because it's including the header and the footer of my theme. Yeah, of my theme. So just to make a live demonstration about how to integrate this code into, I mean, how to create a new template. I'm gonna try to do it as fast as I can. We have to use one plugin for adding templates. So this plugin allows us to add templates. So the way to, after we install the plugin, we should go to theme templates and then add template. I'm gonna create a template called test. Save changes. Okay, so it shows right here all my templates. I have my Bookerama content and my test template. So if I want to insert code into my test template, I should just go into Appearance and Editor. Once that I click on Editor, it will display all my PHP files and themes on the right side, and it will allow me to edit the code on this big box that we have here. So the only thing that we need to do in order to add PHP code is to find the template that we just created. It's called test. So we should just go to test. Here it is. This is my test template. And just to make a quick demonstration, I'm gonna use hello world. And update the file. And now my template is created with some PHP code in it. To use this template into a website, we just, into a web page, we just go to Pages, select our Bookerama page, and change the template from Bookerama content to test. So we hit update, and we're gonna see the changes. As you can see, it is using the test template, which has nothing but hello world string displaying, which is very simple. So I'm gonna show you real quick what I did on my Bookorama code in order to display the header and the footer. So I go back to Appearance, then click on Editor, and then go to Bookorama content page. So yeah, I changed a lot of things from my Bookorama application. For example, I don't use HTML, I don't use header, none of these things, because they are already included on the header and footer from the page. So I just add a container, and this container, you can see here, is entry content. In this container, I just add all my HTML code and PHP to extract the data from the database. I have here my database connection parameters, which are my database server, database name, username, and password. I'm gonna be speaking about a little bit about this I'm gonna be speaking about this in this tutorial, in the blog, and just to show you how to get the header of your WordPress site, there is this method, use get header, pretty simple, and this get footer method as well. They are WordPress built-in methods, and there are a lot of methods that will allow you to manipulate lots of things on WordPress. For example, if you want to get the title of one blog post, or you want to get a particular blog post, or if you want to get the category of a blog post, there are all these pieces that are stored in templates, and once that you know how to use PHP and how to manipulate data and how to use these functions such as get footer and get header, you will be able to do much more things with this templates and with your WordPress site. So the final purpose of this tutorial, it was to display the Bookorama application and to connect to the database by using PHP code and by using SQL statements, of course. And the final part would be how to create user access controls. This is for preventing for any person to go to your Bookorama page and start to insert books and delete books without your permission. This is just an example, of course. These buttons, they don't work. And yeah, the main purpose of this page was to do like this. For example, if we go to exclusive content, we have here this message, and this message, it only shows for subscribers, or to me, because I am the admin. But if we log out, you will see that the message, exclusive content, the message is gone, and we have this, like, the content of this page is only available for members. So yeah, this in theory, it will allow to the user to create their credentials, and only the person with the right credentials will be able to manipulate data from the database. And I think it's really cool because it's the same database. You're connecting to the same WordPress database. You don't have to create another database, and you don't have to create another uh, website. You just need to understand how this thing works, the tools that you have, and how to um, play with these tools together, or how to use all the pieces together. And well, this was my third and last tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.